So this is happening. Well, we made it through the first night at Sturgis, went downtown, had some drinks, had a really good time. Now we are going to go put on a few miles. We're going to take a run out to Black Hills Harley Davidson's in Rapid City, and then I think we're going out to ride the Needles Highway and see Mount Rushmore. It is just absolute madness. I'd venture to say organized chaos. I don't know. Seeing this many bikers in one spot is just amazing. Holy shit. Just bikes as far as you can see. Jesus. Ah, the gecko. He always looks like he's up to something sketcy. Over the Black Hills Harley Davidson, walking through the vendor area, and they have just about anything you could want for a motorbike here. And there's a whole other section that we still haven't even got yet. It really does just not end. This is the vendor tents just outside of the Harley dealership. Oh, and girls in bikinis. All right, well, that was a couple hours spent at Black Hills Harley Davidson, checking out the vendors. Lots of cool stuff there. Of course, a lot of stuff that doesn't even fit on my bike because it's 16 years old, but that's okay. It's still pretty cool to see. I got myself my rally patch, a couple stickers, and had some good lunch. Gonna now take a little spin out to see Mount Rushmore and see what else we can see while we're out this way. This is a cool little place. This place is so cool, you know. And just think about the generations of motorcycle enthusiasts who've made the pilgrimage down here, drank in these bars, and shopped in these shops, ate in these restaurants. Wow, here's a whole bunch of people by the road. And there's the boys. Look at that. That is just incredible. Absolutely amazing. There they are from the size. Look at the size of the nose on him. We might as well go check out the Needles Highway as well. Man, these switchbacks are crazy. Got the guard out. Oh, look at that. Man, this is incredible. Well, that was just as good that time as it was the first time. That right there is worth the $20 to get into the park, I think. Well, that's officially the Needles Highway done for this trip. You know, that's the second time I've ridden it, and I think it was even better this time. Such a beautiful area, lots of twists and turns. You know, a little slow going, but that's okay. It really kind of lets you take it all in. Would you look at this? They're not buffalo, but that's still pretty cool. Come on, guys. You're holding up traffic, and they don't even care. Well, that's the first full day in Sturgis done. Did the Needles Highway, went and saw him out in Rushmore, checked out the Harley dealership and a shit ton of vendors. So overall, pretty good day. I was really just planning on going downtown tonight, checking things out down there, but found out that Adam, one of the guys we're with here, somehow managed to get free tickets to Buck Cherry tonight. So gonna be going up to Buffalo Chip to check that out. So we ended up at the Chip, gonna see Buck Cherry and some other folks and see what we see here. It's getting a little wet, but that's just gonna make for a crazier night.
So if you've got buddies back home and you've been telling them how great it is, tell them to go to SturgisLivestream.com and they're going to be able to see everything that's been going on in the Chip, everything at the Crossroads, everything classic city riding. Let's go fucking outbound! Y'all taste the best like you want something.
Well, it's 2 in the morning, and the skies have just opened up. It is raining so hard right now. Fair bit of thunder and lightning too. Kent's staying dry so far, so that's really good news. But yeah, a little wet out there.
Well, after a great night at the Chip last night, seeing Buck Cherry, a little unexpectedly, I think we're going to have a little bit quieter of a riding day today, but we're going to head up to the Chip to buy some tickets for tonight, and then head over to Full Throttle, check that out for a little bit, and then I think we're going to head out to Deadwood, check that out. world famous Buffalo Chip. Well, the Chip was a good time. Some of the guys got tickets for tonight. I decided I'm not going to go see Skinner. Now we're going to head out to Full Throttle and take a wander through there, see what's happening. One thing I need to buy this year is a t-shirt from Full Throttle. It's on the list. Well, welcome to Full Throttle. Go check this out, have some lunch maybe, see what else we can find.
More I'm aging, more I'll keep paying for the kids and the hell that I'm raising. I'll work like a dog. I wanna treat it like an arm. Living high on your heart, living on good and
You know, every time you think things can't get crazier or wilder, something different pops up. Would you look at this place? Well, things went a little sideways today. Turns out I'm going to need a new rear tire, so some of the riding got put on hold, but got a tire purchased and now have to wait till tomorrow to get it installed, so I'm just going to hang out downtown and check out some sights. Downtown Sturgis and ran into Stacy from Ride to Food, and Jess from Her Two Wheels got to chat with both of them for a couple minutes. Seems like everybody wants to get a piece of them right now, but they were awesome. Had a quick chat, and if you haven't checked out their channels, go check them out. They're fantastic. bike's finally up on the rack, getting a new tire. I was here at 7 this morning getting in line. I was in the first 10 bikes at that point, and they opened at 9. So, you know what? Lost most of yesterday's ride, but be back at it today, so that's good news. Kind of my own fault for not doing a better job checking my tire before I left the house, I guess. Finally getting back to some riding down here in Sturgis after this whole tire fiasco. Gonna be heading out to Spearfish Canyon, check that out. Might scoot down to Deadwood since I didn't make it down there yesterday. Hell of a good show last night up at the Buffalo Chip. You know, I really was kind of a last minute decision to go, and am I ever glad I did. Start with Bush. Bush was one of my favorite bands in the 90s, or at least a band I listened to a lot. And you know, I never got to see him in concert then, but Gavin Rosdale and that whole band seemed to be as tight or tighter and put on probably as good a show, maybe better than they did in the 90s. I was really impressed, like wow. And then Leonard Skinner. Wow, like legendary band. I know there's not, you know, all the original members. I don't care. I'm not a huge Skinner fan. I like their stuff. I've heard it lots. And actually they were kind of the reason I went last night, because they're one of those classic bands that I don't know if I'll ever get a chance to see again. So I went. That was probably the best show I've ever seen at the Chip between those two bands. There's a couple more great shows coming up here over the next few days. Still trying to decide if we're going to go and check that out or not, but I guess we'll kind of see how it goes. Would you look at this place? The old Gunslinger Saloon. Oh, those are the girls from the Chip. There's the Buffalo Chip model.
Lingerie models.
Man, there's just so many cool bikes here. Well, it is 5:45 a.m. Cruising down Main Street, and it is a stark comparison to the wild and crazy partying and beehive of people that it is most of the day and night down here. Just had an amazing 7 days here down in Sturgis. Met some amazing people. Came with some amazing people first, and it's time to go home. Figure I got about a 500-ish mile drive today. Gonna try to crush it all in one day. Google Map tells me it should take me about 11 hours or so, so I'm gonna bank on about 12 with some stops and whatnot. This will probably be the longest single drive I've actually done on a motorcycle, which is kind of cool. I've done some long days, don't get me wrong, but as far as mileage goes, I think this is going to be the biggest. It's a little bittersweet having to leave, but that's the way it is. So until next time, Sturgis, this is Whiskey and Rides.